Meanwhile, the vice presidential candidate for the National Democratic Congress, NDC, Professor Naana has raised concerns about gender disparities in Ghana, particularly in accessing financial assistance for businesses and opportunities in sports. She noted that these inequalities limit the potential of women in society. Sarah Appiah has more in this report.
The Oxford Africa Women Leadership Institute Consortium of women organizations in Ghana on Monday hosted a gender empowerment series aimed at addressing gender-based obstacles in the country. Professor Opoku Ajiman, the guest speaker at the event, highlighted the challenges faced by female market vendors, emphasizing the need to simplify bureaucratic processes that hinder women from accessing financial aid.
The more privileged among us must never forget that many of the things we are able to achieve depend on the inputs of these many seemingly ordinary women, such as our market women. We can help these women by making it easier for them to access capital and also to work in more conducive environments. Sometimes people are put off from accessing resources because they feel they don't belong to a certain world, or the structure just shuts them out.
Professor Opoku Ajiman also expressed concerns about the low participation of women in various sports disciplines, calling for equal opportunities with their male counterparts. She lamented not only the underrepresentation of women, but also the neglect of certain sports disciplines altogether.
I see beautiful astroturfs dotted all over our country. I have nothing against it, okay? But I ask myself that question. So they are there to encourage physical activity, which is important. But is gender sensitivity a consideration? I have not seen a single girl on any of those astroturfs. Why is that the case? So even in the sports, we are pushing down the gender inequality. And as we look towards the future, I urge all of us to reflect on the spaces we create, to reflect whether the spaces we create are welcoming for both Amma and Kofi. How about an astroturf for the disabled or the differently abled people? They need sports too.
The Association of Ghana Industries, AGI, appealed to the NDC running mate to prioritize support for women-led businesses should her party win the 2024 general election.
The challenge that we threw at Professor Naana Jane is that if the government can support 100 women-led businesses to be able to thrive. So thriving is not only just being given handouts, but having being supported to grow businesses which can apply for funds for support from anywhere without any extra help or looking for protocol to do anything.
The Gender Empowerment Series, which was held today at the Labadi Beach Hotel, aims to highlight the role of the woman in the society and the hurdles she has to overcome in whatever field she may find herself. Now, the vice presidential candidate for the National Democratic Congress, that's the NDC, Jane Naana Opoku Ajiman, also threw her weight behind the various demands that were made and added her voice to push out the various means and ways these hurdles or challenges women are faced with can be addressed. For ChannelOne News, I am Sarah Appiah.